Definitely. A smiley face with a mic. Just it.
Okay, let's do that mic check and all that good, extra good stuff, guys. This is the OD podcast, and we are getting set up. This is maintenance time. We are currently configuring our systems. If you would just hang in there, hang tight, and let us configure the systems, and we'll be right back. Yo, N8 the Great. What's up, Nate the Great? How you doing, bud? Just give us a second and let us get into cruising altitude while we ascend up to
Heaven.
10,000 feet. Thank you. We will be beginning soon. Okay, guys? All right. Let us just hit cruising altitude and then we will start the show.
Please be sure to look for your brochure. We do not accept cash. We do accept credit card, MasterCard, and Visa. If you're trying to buy any snacks today on our airline, we do not have any food as it is an hour and a half. We will only be serving light snacks, tea, coffees, and juices. If you would like to offer, if you would like to buy liquor, please be sure to have your ID ready in
You just
advance. We
had to
do not
mention food.
accept
Now I'm hungry
cash.
already. Offer up.
All they have is peanuts and chips.
Yeah, you made me hungry.
Hey, babe, this is really important. Hey, everybody on our chat right now, could you all please remember that I'm boiling an egg? I'm boiling an egg and I need to go take it off in about 12 minutes. Okay, we don't need exploding eggs in our house. Please, 12 minutes, guys.
They don't explode in the pot when you boil them too long.
Yeah, they do. Oh, well, I watched somebody own explode in their face.
I've never seen
I don't want to see it. It was like when you took it out of the microwave and then it's exploded all over the cupboard doors. Remember?
that. Yeah, but that was in a microwave.
But it's still heat. What's the
No, it's
difference?
not the same.
Okay, what's the difference between a microwave heat and stove heat?
It's a big difference. The surface heat and it's boiling in water. Um, Now if all the water dried up,
Yeah,
then
babe, that's the point of remembering the egg. The point is the water will eventually dry up. If I don't remember the egg,
yeah,
then
but it's not gonna dry up after 20 minutes or anything like that. The water will still be in there.
I don't think so. You think so?
Hmm.
Oh my god, I just can't even risk it. The safety in me doesn't allow me
I
to
don't
do
think
stuff
all that
like
water
that.
will boil up in over 20 minutes. I don't think so.
Oh my goodness. Now this is where we should be placing
We
bets
can
and
start.
asking, do you think the water is gonna boil in 20 minutes? $1,
You can
yes
start
or no?
not boil out like empty, no water in there no more.
Y'all, why do your lips get real crusty at the bottom? Not really like crusty, but
No crusty lip ass nigga.
well, they're not crusty. They feel soft, but it's like it's dry. Like I'm thirsty, but I'm not.
Dry lip ass nigga.
But I already drank water, and I still like feel like this crunching. Like I'm so thirsty, desire. Like what is going
God
on?
damn, thirsty. God damn.
Yeah, come help. Y'all can't prescribe me anything, but come help diagnose me. What y'all think is wrong? Why do I feel so dehydrated, even though I'm drinking water? And I was drinking water before
Hi,
this.
Lucas. What up? Man, shit. I don't know. I know I got one more day. Then it's the
Tomorrow is Friday.
weekend.
I forgot our child today.
At school.
Yes.
See,
I remembered though. I remembered and I forgot at the same time. I remembered, right? And I switched my alarm off and then I forgot all about it and I was just living life. And then I remembered.
why you say old wavy's back again? What does this even mean, bro?
But I picked it up before they called us. So I
What does
felt
this
like I
mean?
did
Old
good.
wavy's back again, bro? Do you know what show this is? You know what I'm saying, man? Better put some respect on my name, dog. For real, bro.
You feel me though?
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean,
Yeah.
you heard?
You're um. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive into our first topic, which is, let me think. So apparently, like, people like, it was like real upset about this whole Drewski skit where he like the mega church pastor or whatever.
What's wrong? Why they mad about that?
I mean, I heard them talking about it on the Breakfast Club, and like people was like calling in and shit, and they was saying like people was upset about it or whatever, but he ain't really like. I feel like everything he did in that skit might have been over exaggeration or whatever, but he ain't do nothing different than gemstones.
I was just thinking about the gemstones too.
So like I'm like, why is
What's
it
the
because he
difference? He's
he
black.
black? Yeah,
I mean, this is how I feel about it, but this is just my viewpoint on religious shit in general. I think any single time you get into the sector of religion, religious people are judgmental. They are the most judgmental people that I have ever met in my entire life.
but how they trying to defend the pastors coming in there with the Dior,
I mean,
the Dior jacket? He floating on the roof.
all I'm saying for it is that there are religious people who are not judgmental.
People were saying he is mocking God, but what about the show The Righteous Gemstones?
He is, yeah, he not mocking God. He just,
People don't watch that. Like,
even if he were
that's a
mocking
big
God,
show.
even if he would, let's just say this, right? The same way they tell us that we are allowed to censor our children from things we don't want them to know. If you need to censor your motherfucking self, then censor yourself from that dumb shit if you consider it dumb. But I just think like everybody have a freedom of speech and rights, I guess, still nowadays to a certain extent. So he is just practicing what he could. So I don't see anything really wrong with it. Whether he was mocking Jesus or not mocking Jesus, it it
Hey,
just, yeah.
Mary Alice.
Oh, but I also do have to autocorrect myself because I just want to make sure everybody do understand. I do not believe that religious people are 100% always judgmental. I just think when you go into a religious setting, you have people who have maybe different standards than you would have like in a regular day. You know, you may not hear as much curse and you may not hear people operate the same way or do the same things that you do, which is nothing is wrong with that. It's just
We get that. What's this whole rant about?
I just needed to make sure that people understood that I wasn't just hating on religious people and saying that they're judgmental. Because I did see off rip, they are judgmental. And they're the most judgmental. I said that. So I just want to make sure,
I'm
like,
just saying they saying he mocking God. I'm like, bro. First of all, people take Drewski way too serious. There's a whole entire show with white people who do the same thing called The Righteous Gemstones on
and it's
HBO Max, and I
amazing.
watch it. I love that
We
show.
watch all of it.
So like, I
So
just
sad.
think people taking Drewski way too fucking serious, and it's only the black community to do that shit. Like, cause yeah, like they take that motherfucker way too serious.
Also, it's the black people who have a problem with the black
I
people.
don't
So
know. I don't think white people out here having a problem with it. I think this is a black community thing where we're like squabbling about it and within our community.
squabble up.
Squabble up, yeah.
No, I don't know. But, you know, I watch his stuff most of the times. Maybe not all the skits, but yeah. Support.
You don't be supporting Drewski, man.
I mean, there's really not much for me to do but just watch the stuff. Like,
Donate money.
I'm not giving him my money.
Nigga just
Let's talk about money for a little bit, man. I really would love to know, like, if we were supposed to really do some averaging out here, how is people doing this living thing?
What you mean?
Okay, so they have all these requirements for like savings, how you should set yourself up for the future, how you need to have money in case of an emergency, how you still need to invest, how you still need to spend money because it just takes money to make life keep going. Then you need to also like eat. Then like, this is a lot. This is a lot of money. This is just a lot, and it just goes everywhere. And it's just like so crazy. I know budgeting really helps with that because it like helps you know where you're spending your money. But this shit is so hard as an adult.
I'm not gonna read that chat. I feel like that's a trap. But I mean, good for you. Hi, night, gotcha, moon. Interesting chat today. I don't know what you're talking about. Sometimes I'll be getting lost in your talking, and I'll be like sitting there like, oh, she's talking, and then I'll like zone back in, and I'll be like, damn, bro, you just rant. I can't be. I sometimes I gotta stop the rant so that we could get on some type of track of what we talking about.
It wasn't even like we was talking about something. I'm just talking, so that's like. But I was talking about just like money and how the fact like it's like so. It gotta be hard for a lot of people out here, just because of all the requirements it takes to like make life working. They want you. Okay, let's just say what do you think is an average salary a month?
A month? I don't fucking know. The average salary a year is like 50K, so a month probably like a couple hundred.
Okay, so it can be a couple hundred.
It's
So
not 10. It's not it's two
okay, let's just
couple
say
thousand.
let's 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 I'm it's probably even above bare minimum, but I'm just gonna say let's just say we start off with 2,000. All
Yeah,
right. So we start off with 2,000. Do you think there's anywhere to rent for your own place right now under 1,000?
under 1,000.
Yeah.
Mm, you're saying if you like some people, everybody making like 2,000 a month, is there somewhere to stay for under 1,000 a month? Uh, no, not this east. No, no, no.
Okay, so if I'm gonna be 1,100, what do you think?
You
I'm
know,
gonna give it two.
what's funny about that too? I
What?
think there's not much of a gap between if you even able to get a decent spot for yourself and you just being able to get a whole like fucking house for yourself and shit like that. There's not that big of a gap between the two.
No, it's not.
So it's like,
I look at it like, um, I guess food or eating out. You know how sometimes you save for different things because you want that more. I'm like, I could not eat out like twice a month.
yeah, well,
Uh,
I understand that, and it will be difficult to I guess yeah.
because I mean, think about it. We go out, sit, eat dinner, and tip. We're close to $100. Shit, sure. So we do that twice. Means I get to live in a better place once a month if I was supposed to not eat out twice a month.
That's tight. I'm thinking about it too. I'm like, that's tight.
Just twice a month. Just don't eat out twice a month, and you get to like get two extra $100 in your pocket. That's crazy, right? But it really is the difference between all that. But remember, it's the same thing like with cars. How there's some people who spend so much money in cars, and then there's some people who are like, hey, I get from point A to point B. Like, I don't put my money into a
I
car.
think some, yeah. I think some people just like how how like we talk about savings and you talk about all the investing and shit like that. I really don't think most people do any of that shit. I'm telling you, I work with people and talk to people all the time. I don't think most people do any of that shit. They
And that's
barely
sad.
they barely making it by like that. They got nicer cars. I know they paying a car note or something for that nice ass car.
That's
They
what I'm
paying
saying.
for the,
So go ahead. I don't mean to cut you off.
they paying for their rent or whatever, and then they keep on buying shit. They buying food, and they buying all kind of. They be talking about the shit they buying outside of work. I'm like, bro, there's no way these motherfuckers saving A dime.
Okay,
They're
so
not saving shit.
let's take a $2,000, right?
What?
So we have a $2,000 now. With our $2,000, we spending about, what do you think, fourteen
Nate
hundred
the
dollars a
Great,
month?
don't start that shit.
1,400 in rent. You think you do 1,400 in rent?
Could who?
You can find a place for 1,200 in rent.
Yeah.
Okay, so $1,200 we have a place to rent. Okay, so now we have $800 left. Do we have to pay any of the bills? What about like an electrical bill?
Shit, you better hope that shit included with the rent. If not, boy, we got.
Electrical and
If
water.
not, you'll be living off candles most of the time. But look,
Okay, so what about this? We be cheap and we say electrical and water is $100, right? So now we're at 1,300, right? So $700
now
left.
you got $700 left.
Phone bill.
That's another 100.
Okay, so
600 left.
we got six
This is
hundred.
just your spending money for the month. Is that? I guess that's what we're trying to calculate.
We're trying to figure out what do we even have left if we have anything left.
Oh,
What about okay? So how much you think you need for gas to get
if
to
we
and from
talking about
work?
normal people, okay. So we already at 600, right? We talking about normal people,
Get
just
to and
average
from
people.
work for gas for a month. How much you think that is?
Two and work for gas. That's probably at least 100.
So
100.
we 500, right?
We're at 500.
Okay. You
Right.
gotta eat
Then you got to eat. That's gonna be. You can go ahead and say that's about 300, 200. Because most of these
for the whole
motherfuckers ain't.
month.
These niggas ain't cooking.
Okay, so what do you? Okay, I'm not even gonna figure out what you eating for your $5 a day because you're trying to get to $300. 300. You see? Okay, I guess that is right. You could have like 20 something dollars a day.
I'm telling you, these niggas is buying in
Okay, so three
every
hundred
day.
dollars. Okay. See, this is not making sense to me.
I'm telling you,
I can't
motherfuckers
math
live.
right now.
Motherfuckers live check to check.
And I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just trying to figure out $300 really only give you $10 a day to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So $10 a day is
That's pretty normal, and that's probably being nice right there.
Okay,
I'm
so
telling you, people spend more than that a month on food.
okay. So what are we down now to?
200.
$200. Do they have any kind of like things in their lifestyle that they want to like?
We didn't even add any type of car note or
Oh, you forgot that we have to drive. What about a
yeah,
car insurance?
car insurance, car note.
Yeah, car. Let's see what a car. Let's say they own the car. What about the car insurance?
They don't own that damn car, but okay.
Okay, we're not negative yet.
Yeah.
They say we're supposed to save 6 months rent.
Ain't nobody doing that shit. I'm telling you, ain't nobody do it. I'm not saying that we can't do that,
Hold on.
but I'm just saying that ain't nobody doing that shit.
So wait. They say now we Oh, and I be reading in this. Where's this motherfucker? There's this book that I got about like financial shit, right? And when I read that shit, I just wanted to pell that book. I stopped reading the book for a long time. For the first few months I had it, because I was like, bro, this shit dumb. It said we're supposed to pay ourselves first, and I love that, right? Except when you're in a deficit, how do you fucking pay yourself first? If you pay yourself first, then it means like, yo, you got $150. All right, let's just say you pay yourself $150 a month, right? Then they say you need to put something to think about, like you're gonna get old and you need retirement, or someone's supposed to give some of my money away there too. So I'm supposed to live for the future and live for the present at the same time, whilst I only get paid for the present. This is basically how I see it. You have to live for the present and for the future at the same time. If you don't save for your future, you don't save for retirement, you don't have one, right? So you have to live in the present and save for your future at the
I
same
mean,
time.
no, I think a lot of people, because I was even talking, we was having kind of like this conversation with, my colleagues or whatnot, and I was like, man, I'm not trying to pay no car note right now. I was like, man, I'm cheap. Like, I ain't trying to do the touch. I was like, I won't even buy a brand new phone or nothing like that. Like, I'll get like a whatever phone or whatever. And the motherfuckers was like, oh no, I need a nice car. My car got to be nice. And he was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, I need an iPhone too. And it's like people, I'm telling you, people, a lot of people, and it's not, I'm telling you, majority of the people I meet, most people, they kind of got this thing where they will, yeah, they'll eat, they still gonna eat whatever they want to, and they'll buy what they want to when they can, but they is not just out here like, oh, I'm gonna save this money for a rainy day. They, niggas ain't saving shit really. They don't got nothing saved.
Do you
If
think?
anything, they're gonna take out something under their social, or they get in some debt, get a credit card, get a loan or something, so they can pay something before anything, because they not saving. They living check to check.
So I know inflation always changes like the way like we see stuff, but just what's your aspect on the fact like in the past less money was more, and it like it was fine. Now we have
It's just
more
gonna
money,
it's just
and
gonna
we.
continue to rise. I
But
mean, it's
is it
just
like rising on the same level like from the past, or we're gonna get old and then people are gonna have nowhere to be taken care of and they can't take care of themselves, and
what do you mean?
more old people who can't take care. Do you think the generation before us are more prepped to take care of themselves than we are in our generation? Like, are we gonna be the old people who just some people don't
Bro,
have
what?
place to
See,
stay?
this is where you have something very, very, very
I didn't say anything. I
miscon.
asked you, what do
I
you?
know, and I'm trying to answer. I'm trying to answer your question. This is where you have something very, very, very misconstrued. Most people, I'm gonna say this again. Most people do not actually 100% to the day they die live off their own retirement. Do you know how people survive? Most people who are, families and shit like that, you know how they survive when they get older?
Welfare?
No. No, they're kids.
Oh.
Kids. Most people, their kids help take care of them. Most people, kids put them in old people homes. Most people, kids will come. Oh, you too old. You can't take care of yourself no more. You ain't got no money. Come move in with me, pops. Oh, such and such. That's or come move in with me, mom. Or I'll put you here. I'll move you there. People, kids take care of them. No, most people do not live do have their money till they die.
Okay, so what you're basically saying is because our generation decided to have less children, a
Oh
lot of
yeah, they're
people
fucked.
are gonna just be like old.
Yeah, with no kids and they're
So,
yeah.
do you think a different state is gonna be like the new Florida? Or Florida is always gonna be that old people state because there's gonna be a lot of old people living in
Florida's
Florida.
the only reason the Florida's an old people state, because old people with money move to Florida. Old people with no money do not move to Florida.
Okay, well, I'm definitely staying in Florida.
Okay.
So we need to figure out how much these old people,
What you mean?
how much is to join this community. This is what I'm trying to join.
Man, we need to make sure our child grows up and does very well for herself. That's what we need to make
Look,
sure.
look, I don't know about you, but I've already been trying to be friends with her, and she know that she's my
That's
friend,
that's your problem, man. Look,
and she gonna
just
take
make
care of
sure
me.
she grow up and do well. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm pretty sure we will have money. But just what I'm trying to say is that people do not be living till they die with that same money. That's wealth. That's like generation. You gotta have a lot of money for some
I
shit like that.
look, I don't agree with you.
Okay.
It's not that I'm not saying no. I just don't agree with you because even if I was supposed to think about like my family, like right now, like my grandma takes care of herself. No one gives her money from the
I
family.
I didn't see. Here's where you misconstrued when you think of yourself. When I say most people,
Well, that's why I say I don't, because I'm going off of like things I know. Then I can even
but
like
is that
change,
most people?
but then I could even change the situation and be like, okay, my dad is like, he takes care of himself.
How old is he?
I don't even know.
I mean, well, if he's not 80 or some shit like that, then we can't really.
Maybe he's like 60s, 60s.
People still work in their 60s.
I guess that is right.
That
Okay,
man probably still got income coming in.
he do.
Okay, then. I'm talking about you stop working, you too old to work, and you gonna live off that, only that, till you die.
That's yeah. There's some people who could do it on that. Like I don't know how people who can't do it do it. I just don't know. I feel for them. I don't feel for them like I feel it, but like I feel sorry for them. Yeah, it's sad.
And then a lot of old people who like single with no kids and shit, when they do retire and they stay home by themselves and they stay home, that actually accelerates the process of
Dying.
Yeah, the motherfuckers be found in their home 3 months later, dead or some shit. There ain't nobody who come and check on them. Nobody. They just was by themselves.
I always really wonder. I mean, we can't really answer this question. It'd have to be like somebody who deals with like housing market or something. But I just really don't see the benefit of buying a house.
Okay.
Like I do understand real estate and property. Like you can sell something,
Mm-hmm.
but you also have to maintain.
Yes.
And then on top of that, like when a person gets older, that's like when their income suddenly like drops to like less than what they were accustomed to. So now you're stuck with something that you still have to maintain.
Mm-hmm.
And by then it will be way older. So it's a lot more maintenance required at that point compared to like, just renting. Like just paying rent where you don't have to like worry about appliances breaking and fixing. You don't have to worry about the AC not working. You don't have to worry about a garage door. Something went wrong
I
with
don't. I
it.
don't know if in the future real estate is going to be as valuable as it is now. But all that you go through all that so that in the long run, at the end of the day, maybe when you do want to retire, you could be like, "Hey, I want to keep this house, and maybe I can pass it on to my kids, and I have enough money now where I can get a new house." Or you're like, "I'm gonna sell this fucking house and retire."
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And
Oh yeah, so you sell your house. So you work so hard to stay.
you
You
maintain
know,
that house all them years, and now you bought the house at 300,000. Now it's worth 1 million. I am finna sell this house and retire.
I'm starting to believe that the reason that I have not been trying to even buy a house is because I have commitment issues.
Okay.
You're telling me I'm gonna be committed
To this house,
to
yes.
this house.
Yes, but as the years go by, and the property, especially like a neighborhood like this, is only going to get fucking bigger. If you bought like a brand new house in that neighborhood and you paid it off after like 20 years, and now at that point we're like, what?
Wait. You missed the 20-year part here.
I know, just hold on. And then like what? At that point, what? 20 years isn't that? We'll still be young. We still be 50, so it's not that like it's not like we'll be that old. But
Hikari, whole life could start then.
she'd be 26.
I could be a grandma.
Yeah. So we'll be like 50, whatever, right? But at that moment, we could be like, doing well at work and doing good because we're only 50 something and be like, you know what? We're at the peak of our careers. We want to buy a new house. We'll just rent this house out and we'll have two properties. And then when we want to retire, we could decide we want to sell that house, keep the new house we just bought, and we pass that house down, or stay in that house as long as we want to.
No,
It's all
no.
about how you do. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I agree with you. I'm not against that in any form or fashion. I was just trying to understand it from like a single person standpoint in the economy that we live
A
in.
house is
Like
almost like an investment because you can always at any moment. That's 300,000. You just know you
whatever
got
you
three
put
hundred
in.
thousand dollars in your pocket just because own this house, or you got however much that house is worth at that moment in time. You just know that's basically like just
It's
like you
I
living in a bank
you
account.
explaining to me like I don't get it.
I know. I'm just
I
saying,
get
like,
it.
yeah.
I get it. That wasn't my point of bringing it up. I brought it up because for a person who's like living on their own, and it's like coming from like retirement, like is owning a house even
Hey,
something of
so
benefit
I'll
to
put it. I'll put
except
it.
when you talked about selling it to get it. But then I think about it, you lived your whole life
Yeah,
paying
sell
for
that
it.
house and then go rent an apartment. Fuck that house. That shit was. It's all about the money, so that you can get that money whenever you want it. You can sell that house and get that money.
Oh, it would be so
Now
crazy
the hard. None of this, here's the gamble with this shit with some
if
people.
it went
Sometimes,
down.
yeah, if it go down, you bought
The
a house in a
year.
bad neighborhood, some shit like that, and now you trying to sell this house and you can't even fucking sell this motherfucker. And the only person who won't buy it for half the price.
Oh, that
You get what I'm
sucks.
saying? That's some type of shit that can happen to you. And you like, man, I'm 60 years old. I don't give a fuck. I just want to retire. Just give me the money so I can go. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that do suck.
That's how that shit be, bro. Exactly how that should be. So conversation ran dry. Let's see what else we got in here. Man, Man, oh fuck! All I was doing listening to music all day. Ain't got no goddamn. People was mad about Drewski. Mm, no music. How y'all doing, chat? Everybody out there while she's singing this Lion King song. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, you doing too much now. Calm down, bro. Okay. Sometimes I be over there singing, and you be like, nobody want to hear you sing the whole podcast, and then you right over here singing.
Why you trying to compare me? Gosh.
Cause you be
I be
doing
like, look
that.
at this child. Just like your daddy. Who
You
be
be doing
compare me,
that.
be like, you didn't tell me to do that. You said this. No,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say that. Yeah, you did say that.
You a hypocritical motherfucker. We gotta check you.
She was checking me. She be like, just confiscate me, put me in a whole new baggage claim to like go through security
Mm-hmm.
check, bruh.
All right. I couldn't find nothing. I'm trying to look unless we got
Well,
to
I mean,
freestyle it.
I
Think
only
of something
seen.
off the top of the dome.
Okay, well, I seen today. I don't really want to talk about. We don't have anything to talk about. Desmond, you know, the Sarah girl, the divorcee, so getting divorced. He was in the club kissing, you know, whoever he was kissing.
Good.
He's allowed to do that, you know, because it's like newly divorced. Yet she posted a photo in her
Yeah, the Jags my
in
favorite team, bro. Yeah.
in the house that they used to own, and still in the same house, I guess, was like some of the captions. And again, it's so crazy because I am in love with comments, and like when I see these people comment about this shit, I be like, bruh, people really will hate and love you at the same time, and hate you again, and they'll wake up tomorrow and still hate you. And I don't even understand, because there were like people who were saying, um she keep this house, and why and how much it costs and all of these things. And not to say it don't cost, but she also makes money too. And then they talk about like, oh, he probably call the press on him, TMZ, on himself, so that he could get this photo. Or that kiss look like he been wanting to do that for a long time. Or the kiss look like whoever the girl was she was kissing, like, oh, finally you mine. I'm like, dang, you're
Ain't
really
he a
fine.
chef?
Hell yeah. But guess what? You best believe, if you a chef, we not about to be up inside here. You about to be cooking.
What you talking about?
Cook something.
Why?
We could.
That's what he do at work.
Let's late night talk while you cook.
Why?
You a chef? What do you mean?
If I'm a chef and I'm
I
dating
do
some girl,
understand. You don't want to like cook all the time. I get it.
you should be cooking for me. You trying to make me cook for you.
Look, you just have to learn how to make people believe that's what they wanted to do in the first place. So I have to find a way to cunningly make you believe that you wanted to cook for me, and that's cool. But if I have to figure that out, that's what I'll be figuring
No,
out.
don't be letting the mind game you and doing it. No, bro. I'm sitting right here waiting for you to cook me a meal.
No. Let's see what else. Yeah, I really didn't watch anything today. I actually did. I was listening to something that was really sad.
It made you yawn.
I was listening to Tony Robbins and his story. And his story really, like, is really on my brain. So Tony Robbins had an uncle who had somehow worked with Jim Ron, and he became very successful. No, for real. And his dad had made him go work with this uncle one summer, and the uncle told him, maybe I have the uncle, maybe some random person, whoever this person was. And he said, yo, when you was my dad said when he was in high school, you was lame, boring and broke, and now you're like popular, not popular, I guess you make money, blah blah blah. Come to find out, the guy Tony just asked him, hey, well, how did you do this? Well, I got with Jim. So then he figured out that Jim was in town. And in that days, it will take probably about a week paycheck to go to just one seminar that he was at. So, so he went to the one seminar he was at.
Hey, yo, shut the fuck
And,
up, Dakota.
and
That's why I don't fuck
Jim
with you right now.
and Jim Ron he went to Jim Ron and said, hey, like I saved up like a week's worth of money to come here. I really want to like work with you. Like, what do you have next? And Jim Ron said, well, hey, okay, I have this next program and it's such and such amount of money. And he was like, bro, I don't have that. It was $1,200, but $1,200 in those times are like $10,000. So he had gone to the bank. Tony Robbins went to the bank and was like coming up with his plan on how he gonna tell the band people so that the band people could lend him the money so that he could do this, right, to change his life. And the lady at the bank said, they're not gonna give you the money, and just whatever happened or can transpire between both of them, she said, look, I'm going to try to see if they're going to give you the money. But if they don't give you the money, I would lend you the money. But you have to promise me that you're going to do what you're supposed to and pay me back because I'm going to come find you. And it's kind of crazy because he did get the money from the lady for the $1,200. And I guess it's just like that moment in time where someone's whole life was really dependent upon that change, which was getting that $1,200 to be able to go to the seminar because it was there. But it was like a really cool story because it's like if he didn't get the $1,200 from that lady, you're telling me that Tony Robbins wouldn't have been Tony Robbins because he never got an opportunity to work with Jim Ron and then change his life to the way he did. And I think that's like crazy because it could be one person, one moment, one thing that like make your life like transpire into a different direction of just greatness or nothingness at the same time too.
I think
Oh, thank
sometimes,
you, Dakota.
I think sometimes you guys deserve like just silence, like just a quick breathe, a breath between takes. Cause that'd be a lot. That'd be a lot to digest at one time. Okay. All right. So Tony Robbins is gay.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. No one listens to Tony Robbins.
I do.
Okay. I listen to Mel.
See, listen to Mel Robbins, but not Tony Robbins. They're
Are they
not related.
married?
No, they are not.
Oh,
They are not.
yeah. He's
But you
kind
only
of.
listen to Mel. You know what's funny about you listening to Mel Robbins? I had definitely introduced you to the 5 minute rule prior to you even hearing about the 5 minute rule. And I was like, this fucker coming to talk to me about fucking Mel Robbins, putting it on the pot on the Breakfast Club because he heard the Breakfast Club fucking interview. I'm like, bruh. Like, I've introduced this woman 2 years ago to you. Like, life should be different somehow.
So, anyways, Tony Robbins is way too. He's way too out there.
What do you mean he's out there? What's up out there about him?
He's too. I don't believe him. He's
What
too
about
fit.
him?
He's too like. He's like this motivational guy who like everybody goes to, but nobody ever gets any better.
That's not true.
So it's just like I don't really.
Why do you feel like nobody ever gets better?
I just feel like he has a lot of people. He got rich off a lot of people who just hear his motivational stuff, but that doesn't mean that they're
That's
getting
not
any
true.
better.
Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about Tony Robbins that I learned today, but not off of just like looking him up at all. This is just stuff that I learned. Um, he was actually adopted, and a lot of the things and changes and opportunities he got in life just somehow just came to him by just like the woman from the bank. He also remembered a time for Thanksgiving when a guy came to his house when his dad was fired, knocked on the door, had groceries in his hand, and the dad looked at him and closed the door. And then the guy had looked at his dad and said, don't let your pride let your family not have things. And the dad took the groceries and Tony Robbins said that I really kind of like changed his life because it made him start really caring for people who had less. And he started his mission on helping people. So he goes around helping people who don't have things. He will help with food, he will help with building, he will help with things. So he has helped a lot more people than like we could even imagine. Like foundation wise, like the amount of things that he do now.
It
Does he
still
do
seems like he's full of
motivation?
shit to me.
You know what? Cool. I don't have the space to convince anything. Like that's how you feel? Cool.
Yeah, seems full of shit. Seems like some Bill Cosby shit.
Yeah, but Mel Robbins is old news. But you know, it's like the cool thing about like a self, I don't want to call it a self care journey, just like a self finding journey or just like betterment. When you find people who have different concepts that you may have not have explored or understand, and then you somehow do see the bigger picture of what they're explaining, it really adds value to your life, you know. So Mel Robbins was one of those persons who, like, when I did find her, oh, that was great. And I think even if somebody was supposed to find her like 10 years from now, like when that person find, if that's something that they need, it's gonna like be awesome for that person at that point.
Okay. Um.
99 problems and a bitch ain't one.
Um. That probably might. That song ain't true. He probably. I
He
guarantee
had.
he had 99 problems and one is a bitch.
I thought just gonna. He got 99 bitches and one and fuck. I don't know.
Exactly.
One problem. No.
You are the problem, and I know his problem. I know who his problem is too.
The bitches.
No.
I love when I talk to my granny. Now I have my granny. My granny said the bitches.
What?
When I talk to my granny, I be like the bitches, and then she be like, yes, those bitches. And I just be weak. Be like, oh, look at her. Just indulging in my talk. Yeah, I love it. Amazing. I was thinking about getting my granny. You know what? Let me not talk about it. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna just do it quietly.
Yeah, that's like how you like to move. Real G's move in silence like lasagna.
They just slide layers upon layers upon layers.
Why? Why you can't be letting some good shit leave where it is? Why you gotta be adding shit that don't make nothing onto it? It don't
Everybody
even.
needs
You just.
ricotta. You need ricotta.
What they got to do with the moving in silence?
Ricotta is cheese. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I was thinking about getting my granny a dildo. I always think about it every year. Maybe just buy it for her and send it to her. You know? I wonder if old people, you know, I guess I'm forgetting the fact that old people are still people. And they may not have had like toys like we have toys. So they will just use their fingers. But like self pleasure is a thing that older people understand too, right?
Oh,
Do you think the older generation understand like self pleasure?
I think white people, yeah.
So you think
These white people in Florida out here going crazy. They got the highest STD rates and everything.
or the
They
old
they
people?
fucking like crazy. Sex toys, swings, uh, ropes, all that. These white folk, yeah. I think old white people with money, yeah, they fucking like crazy.
Should have never
You
come
know
to
what else I think is
Florida.
funny too? Isn't like an old people home only for like old couples who like around the same age? Because if you like a 20-year age gap, like I'm 70 in an old people home and you 50, that don't even sound like that made no sense. You know what I'm saying?
So you're definitely going for that 50-year-old.
Oh, what's I don't get that.
If you're 70 and the person 50, you're going for the 50-year-old.
No, did you hear what I said? What the fuck? I'm confused.
Okay, never mind. I guess.
Yeah. Anyways, so it wouldn't even make no sense. Like it's such a age gap. Nigga, you 50, you don't need to be in an old people home. Take your ass back out there to the regular people society.
Well, that's really like a money thing, you know? It's like, this day, I'm pretty sure they have like an age.
I mean, I'm sure they'll allow it. I just think it's really weird for you to live around a lot of old people and be in an old people home at like an age of like 50 or some shit.
Why? I mean, I like to hang out with old people.
I guess you could.
Yeah. Like,
I just think that would be really weird.
it is, kind of.
You 50 years old and you gotta hang around all these 70, 80-year-old motherfuckers who trying to touch on you and do nasty old people things with you, but you not as old as them.
At least you know you move faster.
I guess if that would help you in this situation.
And you know you're not going to get date raped because you move faster.
Oh, they might date rape your ass still. Try this morphine, baby. Yeah,
Oh my
I got these
goodness.
pills from my doctor, baby. These make you feel good, baby.
And we in Florida too.
Oh yeah,
Lord have
you
mercy.
know they got some good pills from their doctor. These old people we talking about, they might still drop something in your drink.
Oh my goodness, I don't know.
But no, man, these old people in Florida are wild, man. So I don't know. Maybe in some other state. Oh, he was saying egg. Did she get the
Oh, I
egg?
forgot the egg.
What do you want? Hey. What do you want? Get. Why you did that earlier today? You know what you did. He took a more.
Okay, you can do that. There was no water.
But the egg didn't explode, did it?
No,
I was right. I told you.
not yet.
It was gonna explode.
Could you move your foot? You on my mic. Hello, hello, my little. You wanna come? You wanna come in? Little boogie, little boogies. Oh my boogie woogie. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love how you know personal space not to lick me. Oh, that's hard.
Anyways, all right. It was so funny. He kept saying egg, and I was like, "Bro, stop
Oh my
putting egg."
goodness, who said egg?
He said egg. They kept putting the emoji. He said egg, and you read it too. I was like, he keep putting egg, and you looked at
Hold
it.
on, who's that?
Nate the Great.
Nate the Great. You are great.
He kept putting the egg. You see, he put another
Thank you
egg
so
emoji.
much.
I said, "Bro, stop putting the eggs." He said, "Man, I was trying to see if you did you get the egg."
Man, that egg was gonna explode if it wasn't for Nate the Great. The egg burned on one side.
It didn't explode though. It
Not
wasn't
yet.
going to explode.
No, it was going
No,
to
it
explode.
wasn't. Anyways, man, it's been a long day,
Oh, I
y'all.
pulled you closer to me and you ran away. Okay.
Yeah, it's been a long day, y'all. I'm starting to kill it at the Call of Duty right now. It's going down. It's like, bro, y'all can't even fuck with me for real, bro. Like I'm killing it at the COD. Um, we'll be live again tomorrow. We'll probably podcast this weekend too, cause we ain't got shit to do. We saving money. We being po. So we're gonna
Yeah, we
save
pour for the
money,
next. Oh,
stay in the
babe,
house and
babe,
podcast.
I have something to tell you since we're on this podcast right now.
Mm,
I bought a timeshare today.
for what?
Well, babe, I was actually gonna buy a timeshare so we could use it, right? And then when I had called the timeshare, people caught me, and then they ended up getting me to buy a timeshare. So now we have a timeshare for Orlando to take Kari with us for 40 years and 3 nights. But here how they got me ready for it.
Mm,
I paid $199, right? I'm gonna get a $200 Visa gift card back.
mm.
And I was like, oh, are we matting, right? This is the right mat, right? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I booked it. And now we have a hotel in in May. The last weekend.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So we're saving money, staying home, and we're gonna.
Yes, Nate, I got the egg, Nate. Thank you for telling me about the egg again.
She already. That's the same comment he
Oh,
already.
my bad. My bad.
Oh damn. That way you don't worry about my chat, bro. Cause you messing it up. Okay, I got it. Cause you. Okay. Um. Yeah. Anyways. So yeah, we will be podcasting and grinding. We in grind mode right now. You know grind mode. Put your shine on. Cause I'm so high. Get your shine on. Get your shine on. You might just be the sexiest girl off. You know what I'm saying? Grind
In
mode, bro.
the club,
Off in
in
the
the
club.
club.
Grind mode. So we in grind mode right now, bro. So we not, we're gonna be right here potting every fucking day. Head down, cap on, front ways, like this. Head down. I can't see nothing else. Just grind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I wish it was a warm so a nigga could at least fish though. That's an inexpensive activity you could do, but
Uh,
it's too
I
fucking
did.
cold.
I thought it was supposed to be warm this weekend.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on that. One. I wouldn't bet your life on that one.
I guess next weekend is supposed to be warm. Then we had it wrong.
I don't even know if they can see that far in the future. Shit. I wouldn't believe that forecast.
Considering the fact that I'm talking about, like, maybe I knew this like 2 weeks ago. 5 weeks later.
Just saying. But yeah, man. All right, y'all. We finna get off of here, man. Like I said, we in grind mode. We're gonna be podcasting every night. If you want to see us again, tune in tomorrow around the same time, around 8 o'clock, and the OD podcast will be live. All right, this is the OD podcast. I'm Wavy,
I am Max.
and we out this beat. Yeah.
Bye, guys.